Alright, Dan. Well, this is my first video after getting back from Peru, and I have to say, I've been back since Monday and it's Wednesday. I have simply not, I don't know, I'm just not catching up. It was a red eye coming in from Peru. We left Piura, which is north of Lima, at 4:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. We arrived in Lima at 5:30 or so. We had a 6-hour layover, 7-hour layover. We left Lima at 12:30 at night. We arrived in Atlanta at 8:30 in the morning. Then we left at 9:30 or 10 Atlanta time, got into Minneapolis at noon, and then drove from Minneapolis, leaving at about 1 when all was said and done, and got into Winona at about 3:30. So it was a long day on Monday. Then I went right to work 30 minutes later, so it was a very, very long day. But obviously I missed out on your vids, and now I've watched them. And your comment about carbon footprint was quite funny. If you think about all the fuel that we spent to get down there, you may have a very good point. On the other hand, you just made me an ass. So, whether I should discount your comments or pay full fare, I don't know, but I know what I'm inclined to do. By the way, the serial killer look, I kind of like that, and what do you do? I did go back and watch my video, and I realized you must have added sound to it. Did you? So, sounds nice. I watched the Weezer video, by the way. Pork and beans. I gotta tell you, man, I just don't get it. Rivers Cuomo. Is that like Mario Cuomo's son? The whole anti-image thing, and I was thinking about anti-image. I was thinking about what you said with Foucault. Thank God, A, I knew who he was, and B, that I know enough not to take you seriously. I think that anytime that you are doing something in opposition to something else, you're bound to end up as a paradox or an oxymoron or just a moron, I guess. That's tough. I would rather define myself. Oh hell, this is getting too serious. I take it all back. I love the Weezer video, and in fact, what I've done is I've gone ahead and gotten Weezer tattooed on my backside. So, and speaking of backsides, we did see lots of burrows, not as in Edgar Rice burrows or burrows that bunnies live in, but actual asses burrows. In fact, I got a great picture of me and a donkey and a burrow, and I'm going to name it Two Asses. I think that would be good. So that was about right. By the way, the dreadlocks, I think one of your comments was that it's going to look bad for a while. You may have understated that. I'm anxious to see the finished result without the underlit, grainy photography that you used to record it in the first place. I don't know what else to tell you, man. I had a great trip. It was actually the best international experience I've ever had. So, gosh, there was so much to it, but the best part was, the relationships that we're building. We had a lot of chances, or a lot of times to get together with the folks in the mountains where they're growing the coffee, these cooperatives, hang out with them, dance with them, And you know, there was one woman, she must have been 80 years old, who was wearing a New York Yankees baseball cap. And I walked up to her, and in my very broken Spanish asked her if she would like to dance, and she did, and we went out and danced together. It was pretty funny, but I had a really good time. And the food, you know, what do you say? The food was fascinating, especially the guinea pig, that was left with its head and claws on. That was interesting. I had just eaten a full dinner, and they served me this full guinea pig. I think it was partly a joke, but by God, I dug my fork and knife out and dug right through the back skin, which was a little tough. You don't want to eat the skin of a guinea pig in case you ever have the opportunity. And I ate all the meat on the spine, assuming that that's where the tenderloin on the beef is from, so there must be a tenderloin on guinea pig. And that was, you know, that was interesting. The other thing we had was a drink called leche de tigre, which is the juices of fish mixed with some milk, lots of salt, and warmed up. Very interesting. One day we were served, you know, now that I was gaining these Spanish skills, we were served a cheese, and I thought for sure it must have been goat cheese. And I asked them if this was made from leche de chivo, which, from what I had learned earlier in the week, was goat. Well, unfortunately, chivo does not mean goat, it means billy goat. And so I asked them if this was milk from a male billy goat, which would explain the looks that I got. Anyway, you know, the trip was just a good one. There's so much to it, and I'm going to have to, when I have time, to put some of this video and these pictures together. I've not even downloaded all the videos yet. I've got almost 5 gigs worth of pictures and vids, so I'll get that all downloaded, I'll get that all onto YouTube, and away we go. So I guess signing off until the weekend when I have a chance to get through them. By the way, this weekend I talked to my folks, and they are coming to my house on Saturday night. I have no idea why. I have no idea what's no, I do know why. I take that back, in case you're listening. But it took me by surprise. So anyway, they're coming. So well, that's all I have, man, for now. And I'm not as creative as you yet. I don't have music overdubbed, but I'm working on it. So learning curve is steep yet, and I'll get there. All right, signing off. We'll talk in a few days, man. Bye.